Afghanistan. Victorious. After American War, Afghanistan, known officially as the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, is a country that doesn't have any coastline and is situated at the intersection of Central and South Asia. It's often called the Heart of Asia due to its geographical location. Opium used to be the primary crop. The new Taliban government has implemented measures to curb opium production, leading to a significant 99% decrease in the Helmand province. According to a UN report in November 2023, there has been a drastic reduction of over 95% in poppy farming across Afghanistan. This has resulted in Afghanistan losing its status as the world's top opium producer. Afghanistan, often known as the graveyard of empires, has been the site of various military expeditions throughout history. These include campaigns led by the Persians, Alexander the Great, the Maurya Empire, Arab Muslims, the Mongols, the British, the Soviet Union, and most recently, a coalition led by the United States. In September 2021, after defeating the American and NATO forces, the Taliban reinstated the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. However, this Taliban-led government has yet to gain international recognition. Afghanistan is abundant in natural resources such as lithium, iron, zinc, and copper. Additionally, it holds the position of the second largest producer of both saffron and cashmere. As a result of the impact of wars over recent years, Afghanistan has experienced significant levels of terrorism, poverty, and child malnutrition. It is currently considered the least developed country in the world, holding the lowest position, 180th, on the Human Development Index. Afghanistan's gross domestic product (GDP) stands at $81 billion when measured by purchasing power parity and at $20.1 billion in terms of nominal values. As of 2020, its GDP per capita is one of the lowest in the world. A map from the time of the Cold War, created by the CIA, illustrates the conventional tribal territories in Afghanistan. The Pashtun tribes constitute the largest tribal society in the world. In 2013, Afghanistan had the distinction of being the country that produced the most refugees in the world, a status it maintained for a span of 32 years. Afghanistan currently has a population growth rate of 2.37%, which is among the highest rates globally, excluding Africa. If the current population trends persist, the country's population is projected to increase to 82 million by the year 2050. Afghanistan is home to several distinct ethno-linguistic groups. As in 2019, the Pashtuns constitute the largest ethnic group. In addition, there are 10 other recognized ethnic groups, each of which is represented in the Afghan national anthem. Dari and Pashto serve as the official languages in Afghanistan, with bilingualism being a prevalent practice. In terms of foreign languages, a significant portion of the Afghan population can speak or comprehend Urdu, a skill acquired partly due to Afghan refugees returning from Pakistan. English is also understood by a segment of the population. Additionally, some Afghans still possess proficiency in Russian, a language that was part of the public school curriculum during the 1980s. Urbanization. As estimated by the CIA World Factbook, 26% of the population was urbanized. This is the lowest in the world. Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan and situated in the eastern part of the country, is the only city with a population exceeding 1 million. Other major cities are typically found encircling the central highlands. These include Kandahar in the south, Herat in the west, Mazar-i-Sharif and Kunduz in the north, and Jalalabad also in the east. In Afghanistan, the maternal mortality rate stands at 396 deaths per 100,000 live births, and the infant mortality rate ranges from 66 to 112.8 deaths per 1,000 live births. As of 2020, these rates are considered the highest in the world. Following the Taliban's return to power in 2021, the future of female education in Afghanistan became uncertain. As of December 2023, the United Nations is investigating claims that girls of all ages in Afghanistan are permitted to attend religious schools. In the aftermath of the 2021 Taliban offensive and the subsequent fall of Kabul, the armed forces of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan seized a substantial quantity of weapons, hardware, vehicles, aircraft, and other equipment from the Afghan National Security Forces. The estimated value of the confiscated equipment amounts to approximately $83 billion. From May 2022 onwards, a law in Afghanistan has mandated that all women must wear full body coverings in public, either in the form of a burqa or an abaya. However, the first deputy leader has stated that this decree is merely a recommendation and that no specific form of hijab is obligatory in Afghanistan. The current economic revival in Afghanistan is largely driven by the return of more than 5 million expatriates. They have brought with them entrepreneurial abilities and skills for generating wealth, along with crucial funds for establishing businesses. A significant number of Afghans are now participating in the construction sector, which stands as one of the country's biggest industries. Major construction initiatives across the nation include the new Kabul City project, valued at $35 billion, located adjacent to the capital. Comparable development endeavors have also been initiated in cities like Kandahar, Jalalabad, Herat, Mazar-i-Sharif, among others. It's estimated that the labor market sees an influx of approximately 400,000 individuals annually. Numerous small businesses and manufacturing units have started functioning across the country, contributing not only to government revenues but also generating employment opportunities. The resurgence in the popularity of Afghan rugs has enabled carpet traders nationwide to employ more people. As of last year, these rugs have become the fourth most exported category of goods. Since the Taliban's takeover of the country in August 2021, the United States has frozen about $9 billion in assets belonging to the Afghan central bank, blocking the Taliban from accessing billions of dollars of Afghan state funds held in American bank account. The Afghan economy started to stabilize due to the Taliban's measures to restrict smuggled imports, limit banking transactions, and the aid from the UN. Signs of economic revival were observed in 2023, accompanied by steady exchange rates, low inflation, consistent revenue collection, and an increase in export trade. Remarkably, in the third quarter of 2023, the Afghani appreciated over 9% against the US dollar, making it the best performing currency in the world. Saffron, known as the world's priciest spice, is cultivated in Afghanistan. There has been a surge in saffron production in recent years. The saffron grown and processed in Afghanistan has consistently been rated as the best in the world. In 2022, production reached a record high, of 24,000 kilograms. The domestic price for 1 kilogram of this spice is up to $1,200. It is estimated by government authorities that 30% of the nation's unexplored mineral resources are valued at a minimum of $1 trillion. An official proclaimed that these resources are set to form the economic pillar of Afghanistan. A memo from the Pentagon suggested that Afghanistan has the potential to become the Saudi Arabia of lithium.